going off earlier. Oh god, the mirror. Alright, hopefully they're playing obelisks, because I have 3 copies of Equality Constraint in my deck, which destroys obelisks and build units. How is this in the mirror? Gust, I suppose? That's the thought. I should have put my second copy of Gust in. I am forgetful. So I could play both of these out turn 1. I think being able to play this and kill an obelisk seems quite valuable. And if one obelisk doesn't... I guess playing 2 of them means my opponent has to have 2 of these to kill them both. Which they might not be able to even use because of their turn. So I could just do this. Like, double obelisk into Spelljammer to recoup card disadvantage seems actually fine. The only downside is if they just play a normal 2-3, this doesn't do anything. Like, well, I guess I can replace the second one and play defensively then. This is a good hand. Most of the time, though, people are playing golems. Like, the opponent playing Ciphyron with obelisks I played against earlier was, I think, the first... Yeah, there we go. So, lines I like. Here, with the obelisk, seems good. Like, I come this way, put the obelisk there. That way, if my opponent takes the mana tile, her Metallurgist gets shot in the face. Don't need the second one of these. Definitely don't need that, though. The other thing is that if she just comes forward with it, I can come up and attack it, and then Psychic Conduit and trade, ideally. Inevitably, my opponents always have Dream Shaper in their opening hand. So they'll probably draw cards next turn. I can't actually stop them doing that, though, so this is the next best thing. I think denying the mana tile like this is reasonably powerful. It does mean that the Dervish has a high chance of doing nothing, but if she ignores this and comes forward, the Dervish will be able to reach. Like, regardless of where it spawns, I'll still be able to attack this tile. Yeah, there we go, it's going to die. I don't know if they've, like, noticed. Or are they just going to go for the Dream Shaper anyway? Night Watcher? Okay. That's fine, I guess. There's the Dream Shaper. So I can kill this and then, like, I don't know. I can't actually Equality Constraint this, which is a bit sad. But I can steal it in a couple... Oh, I can kill it with this in a couple... I can steal it in a couple times as well. With Grapnel Paradigm, which seems like a good idea because Force Field units are obviously powerful. I think I'm going to come... I want to body block. I want to protect my obelisk. I mean, it's not doing anything because of this, but I want to protect it from getting hit for free anyway. Just because when this dies, I would like my obelisk to still be alive, and at least this side of the board is safer. I think I kind of want to stay up here. I guess my opponent's incentivized to go this way to play around the Lava Storm's actual effect. Like, they'll want to avoid both its ability and the Dervishes in case this dies. I can't stop them taking the mana tile. How defensive do I need to be? Like, if I come here and they start pressuring me, and then I kill the Night Watcher, it's sort of okay. Yeah, this is fine. I'd like to have some ability to affect whatever they do on the mana tile next turn, so being near it means I can come over and attack and then conduit or whatever. But chances are I'm just Blood of Airing the Night Watcher. Although, for rules reasons that I don't quite understand, the Dervish comes in exhausted. You buff it up. I mean, it getting buffed isn't the worst thing. Like, I can also just Dissension it even, and start hitting it. Like, Dissension, attack, conduit is fine, right? Oh, that's rough, actually. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to Blood of Air this then. Or I could, like, Dissension, Constraint, but it still doesn't die. Does that change anything? So if I go like conduit this, attack, takes off the force field, dissension it. No, I don't have enough mana to dissension and constraint it. I should probably just Blood of Air it, to be honest. And if they happen to have fixed the interaction, that'd be nice. And then I'll steal this next turn, although they're going to draw cards off the Dream Shaper again. Second Blood of Air. Yeah. This seems reasonable. Yeah, it's exhausted. Just wanted to check if they'd fixed that behavior yet. I'll just make it easier for me to kill this next turn. I think the code spawns the Dervish before the Night Watcher dies, or in general. The same thing happens when you kill a minion with White Asp. It's weird though and should be changed IMO. Yeah, I agree. I think that would be nice to fix. I mean, I think on the other hand it's reasonable to have a card that isn't awful against Blood of Air. Maybe? I've seen a few different Vitruvian players running Night Watcher now. I'm not sure why. Like, I mean, the card's good. I play it in decks myself, but I don't know what the overall plan is. I guess it's like Superior Mirage, but you can play it proactively. But against the matchup where you wanted the most, a Magmar, it just dies to everything. You're gonna mana tile me. No. They have a lot of cards in their hand. I guess so do I. Uh-oh. What? Ooh, that's a really, really juicy Blood of Air target. Spawn here, please. Ow. Oh, that's not bad. I can go face. Okay, decisions. Maybe because of Magmar. Yeah, I don't know. It just, like, isn't great in that matchup, I think. So I can Dissension, Psychic Conduit. That has to be a friendly minion. It's a shame I can't buff this. I can, like, Dissension, Conduit, Equality Constraint. Take this mana tile. Attack. Attack. That seems like a lot of effort to go through when I could just use Blood of Air on it. I mean, it don't actually hit that play. I'm basically... It's the same number of cards either way, but I save this for a Aymara healer. Or like Noshrak or anything like that. And these cards are both a bit awkward. My opponent's not playing Obelisks, so this is kind of bad. I think that might actually be a play worth taking. Okay. So we shrink this, then we steal it, we move it here, we cast the Quality Constraint on it, we attack it into this, we come down here, we attack this again, we come here, might as well cycle this Wish. I like all these cards, I will not replace any of them, unless it lets me replace whatever this... Okay, I mean, that was cool. And more importantly, we didn't lose out on card economy because we used 2 cards but got one back from the thing dying, but we used up worse cards in the matchup, like situational cards, and kept hold of the powerful, flexible Blood of Air, which we can use to deal with Aymara healer on 6. So if they play out small stuff, we have Grapnel Paradigm. If they play out Aymara, we can go Blood of Air plus Obelisk. Try and set up an Obelisk here. My opponent will just sort of run over there, but the Obelisk's ability to threaten an entire row with its text is quite powerful. I'm obviously replacing this. I think we might try and win this game with Monolithic Vision. The main problem is that people usually have Cataclysmic Fault in their deck, which I should probably play, but I don't own it. I've actually beaten it, but it's hard to. Okay. I do not like my life total right now. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Oh, that's cute. I can play the obelisk over here using the Wind Dervish. I can also Dissension and Grapnel Paradigm it for a simple 1-2 combo. I don't do any healing if I do that. But it's probably better than faffing around with obelisks. On the other hand, if I play all of these out, I can shrink this, attack it, drop a healing mystic, which will die, drop 2 lava storms, which will actually, like, if I play them here, it'll defend quite a lot of the board. And then we're emptying the hand out. We can use Blood of Air plus something else next turn, and then Monolithic Vision the turn after. That might not be bad, actually. If my opponent's entire turn was just Falcius attacks, they don't have much going on. So playing a bunch of Lava Storms might actually be good. This sucks against Star's Fury, though. But I think it's worth trying. It doesn't even suck that much if I just make sure to stand out the way. So we shrink this. Heal myself. Punch it. Maybe I should have put this second obelisk down here, actually. Because my opponent will probably want to move towards the center. Then again, if they move down to the lower row to play around these, like, that's basically a death sentence already. And if they move over to attack the obelisks, they get hit in the face by a pile of dervishes, and we're in a good shape. Also, I just top decked Aymara healer, so that's awesome. This is actually going reasonably well, I think. We might just get wrecked by some random bomb here. But if it's a healer, we can deal with that. Also, not killing the healing mystic this turn is interesting. It seems like the free kill will be awful tempting. Unless they're going to buff Ciphyron's attack. People do tend to play artifacts with him. Blood of Airing. Was that? Yeah. I'm kind of okay with this Blood of Air, to be honest. Like, yeah, it's a 2-for-1, but whatever. I don't need those cards. I have this. That's fine too. Do they go face? They do not go face. It goes back to a 4-2. I forgot about that. Still loving this Aymara. I think I'll get rid of this now. Because my opponent's clearly not going to play into it. Oh, I can't quite use all my mana if I do this. So I could just Blood of Air this 4-2 to save on the health. And empty my hand out. Although if I play the Aymara, it locks them in position. But I think just playing Aymara and taking 8, going to 8 probably isn't good. If I run away from this, I can play around my opponent's Blood of Air. Yeah, I think we can Aymara. We'll risk it. You might grapnel the Mystic. That's true. Oh, that's not too bad here. Superior Mirage. We don't need this. This is kind of an awkward hand to Monolith away. So I probably won't. I'll probably just play these two and Bloodborne Spell. I don't like being on 8, but if they don't have another Blood of Air, we're in good shape. Even if they do, they can't do much with it. They can kill the Healing Mystic, which is irrelevant, mostly. I guess at that point, we probably do Monolith just to do something other than playing Skippy. I can replace this first, so it's back in my deck. And we'll cast this and probably get something to do. And we have a Lava Storm Obelisk for board presence in the area, so we'll have a Dervish that will let us play stuff next to my opponent. That's a good sign. No Blood of Air. And they can't steal it. That doesn't work the way you want it, opponent. So at this point, do we Monolithic Vision? In fact, I can Mirage myself. Like, I can attack this one and Mirage. My opponent can only get rid of one of them, since they don't have Blood of Air. And I play Skippy as well. That could be quite powerful, actually. I'm just going to double check that they don't trigger on death. No, good. So we do this. Oh, we do need to be able to position the Healing Mystic to attack the last one. Oh, I'm not actually able to Mirage with them all next to my opponent, but I can Mirage this one after killing this one. That's probably good enough. We'll put a Skippy in the gap. That seems good to me. Why would you do that after BBS? That's a good point, actually. Possibly misunderstanding how the card worked, or changing their mind about a play. Man, Superior Mirage is such a weird, powerful card. It's a really interesting design. Blood of Air, Blind Scorch. Grapnel? No. Yeah, Grapnel. That's pretty sweet. Blood of Air is lethal. A phrase that I imagine no one has ever said before. Have I seen the Silver Grow interaction? I've heard of it. I've seen that it goes a bit nuts. But I haven't actually tried it myself. I don't own any copies of the card, and I don't know if I want to, like, craft all the legendary mechs yet. I am curious about Silver. I was quite interested to try it out with Metal Tooth, at least.